In 9.3, day 2, we're going to be taking this equation here, which is an equation for a circle, and writing it in standard form. Now we're going to do this by completing the square. We did this with parabolas. It's a little bit different, but still kind of similar when we're dealing with circles. Now our first step is we want to group our x's together, our y's together on one side, and put the constant on the other side of the equal sign. Let's do that now. What I like to do is leave a couple gaps because we're going to be adding a couple numbers in there, much like we did when we completed the square with the parabola. Now what we're going to be doing is basically completing the square twice, once for the x's, once for the y's, and we're going to add those numbers to both sides. Well, when we look at the x's, we have a 4 here, so we're going to take that 4, divide it by 2, and square it. So we have 2 squared, which equals 4. Let's add that to both sides. Let's do the same with the y's. I'm going to take that negative 6, I'm going to divide it by 2, and I'm going to square it. So I have negative 3 squared gives me 9. And I'm going to add 9 to both sides. On the left-hand side, let's work with the x's first. I know that this number right here is very important when I'm doing the factoring. I'm going to have x plus 2 squared. Let's do the y's now. I know that this negative 3 right here is also very important with the y's. We're going to have y minus 3 squared. And that all equals 3 plus 4 plus 9. That's 16. Now I have my equation of the circle. I can find my center. My center is at negative 2, positive 3. And my radius, well, what squared gives me 16? 4 squared gives me 16, so 4 is my radius. Now let's graph it. Negative 2, positive 3 for my center. And I'm going to go 4 all around. And let's connect the dots to make our nice circle. And there we have it. All done.